obviously internet marketers, we're always looking for the next thing, right? And we're always testing the next thing. One thing I think people don't talk about enough is the Hispanic market.
Yeah.
Right? And I know you do a lot of Hispanic lead gen. I do some of it. I don't do a huge amount of it, but every time I've touched the campaign in Spanish, it's worked. Something like a solar in particular is zip code denominated, so it's hard to scale something like that. But the conversion rates are high. Sometimes it's cheaper to get the media as well. Can you talk about that and
sure.
the impact of the Spanish market and what you're going to be doing with that in the future?
Yeah. So there's less competition when it comes to Spanish. There's also less distribution as well.
Correct.
So you have to, it's only so much you can scale it.
Yeah.
But because there's less competition, you have better ROI, right? So we love everything Spanish. That's the first question that I ask all of our buyers is like, do you have Spanish agents?
I do the same thing, yeah.
Do you have a Spanish team that, I can push with Spanish traffic? Because it converts really well.
Yeah.
So we're actively, buying media for insurance, like Obamacare, Medicare, credit card debt, and Spanish, because it works amazingly.
Yeah.
Right? And then we just opened an insurance agency ourselves, and all of our teams are bilingual, and we're concentrating only in Spanish at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's working, like you said.
Yeah.
And it's working great, and you have like the big referral factor also.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, no one talks about that. Big.
You have a big, so you help somebody out, you enroll them in the policy, and then like, can I give so and so your number so you can also get them in there, and it becomes like a chain reaction.
Yeah.
And I see that with the Spanish community in general. So it's great. They call in, it's the same thing, right? They call in for credit card debt, and they were like, well, I owe so much. Do I qualify? And we're like, yeah, you do, but hold on one second. My husband or my wife is here. He also owes this much. Let's add it up. Yeah. And what about if I refer you my friend that is also going through this? So it becomes like a snowball effect. Yeah.
That's huge. No, I didn't think about that. So for anyone who's in this game, that someone leads to their advertisers, that should be something you talk about. Because they're not going to report a lot of them aren't going to report the second or third sale they get, the referral sales. But you're 100% right about that. Hispanics, they like to refer. Things are good and things are bad, that's it, you're done, right?
Yeah,
so you got to make sure you got a good fucking product. If not, you're done. Yeah. But that's huge, and I'm looking forward to learning more about what you do with that, because we're also looking to explode in that particular segment.
We're heavily doing, I don't care sharing, whatever.
Of course, appreciate
it. But so ACA, Obamacare in Spanish, Medicare Spanish, credit card debt Spanish, credit repair Spanish, and internet and TV services in Spanish. We also do it in English, but in Spanish the ROI is much higher. I started just me, right? And I'm a person that has always been very resourcewful. I mean, I came to this country with 50 cents in my pocket, right? I was a kid. And I asked when I was leaving Cuba, I asked my dad, like, hey, give me some money, because in the movies, there's a person that help you with your luggage and you have to tip him. So give me money and give me 2 quarters. So, with that being said, I just say it because I'm very resourceful. I came from nothing, absolutely nothing, right? Communist country, to come here and, see all the opportunities, which people take for granted, by the way.
Absolutely.
Right? See all the opportunities. I'm like, wow, never in my life I would have had this life, right? So I always busted my ass and always work hard. And then in the case of pay-per-call, I start running all these campaigns, and it was too much because I was creating different landing pages and stuff like that, and I needed help. And I didn't want to hire anybody. I didn't want to hire anybody because my friend Phil Smith, I don't know if you know Phil.
Yeah, I know Phil, great guy.
Great guy, right? Yeah. He's a one-man company, has made the Inc. 5000 4 times in a row.
That's incredible, by the way.
The only one-person company that has made Inc. 5000.
I didn't know he was a one-person. That's fucking crazy, dude. Wow.
For 4 or 5 years in a row as a one-person company. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to follow Phil. It's just me. Fuck it. And that doesn't work. At least not for my business.
Because he's got a different business.
Yeah, correct.
So it works there, but
it works for him. But so I was like, I reached out to Clayton, and I was like, hey, man, I got this idea. What do you think about it? And he goes let's fucking go. Let's do it. I'm like, awesome, bro. Let's do it. And then it was me and him, and then it became too much work. And he goes all right, bro. I know you don't want to go this corporate route, but we've got to start hiring accounting, and we had hiring like business and this and that. And I'm like, oh shit. And we started bringing in little by little people to the team and training them and exactly what is it that we need them to do, and like, you know, promoting them and stuff. And right now we have an amazing team. I think it's 17 of us, all over the world. Mm-hmm. Most of us are here in the U.S. We got a couple people in South America and a couple people in India and Pakistan and the Philippines. And they all have their different roles, because what most people don't know is that Unique, it's 4 companies within Unique, right? So you have the network, you have the agency, and then you have the software.
I didn't know that. I didn't think about that.
We own Unique 360, which is like a all-in-one marketing tool. Has like 25 different tools. You can build websites, you got automations, SMS, all that stuff. And we have Call Dynamics, which is a quality assurance software.
I'm about to test that out with my call center.
Awesome. So that is the software side, and then you have the network part. So everybody is in the same team, but they are assigned to technically different companies. And that's what's helping us grow, because I saw that, you know, the network is fine. Media buying and being an affiliate is fine. It's totally fine. You can make a hell of a good living, but you're not building assets. You're not building residual income, right? So the moment that is the music stops,
you eat what you kill.
Exactly. So very early on, you know, we decided to start building software on a usage model. Right, which either have a monthly recurring revenue or a usage revenue. And we have been dedicated into that. And then, you know, we started put out Unique 360, which is a huge success. We recently just put out Call Dynamics, which, by the way, it's freaking insane.
Wow.
It tells you in real time, like, your CPA, your sales. We'll get into that later. The network and stuff like that, and also the insurance company that we own. So everybody's working together, but specialized. And you know, I think my team is, you know, one of the best out there by far. Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy.
Appreciate you, man.
Good being here. Let's do it.